Good evening. Welcome to our second parent partnership meeting, November the 18th. I'm hoping that we have many parents join us this evening. Please, as a reminder, please put your child's name in the comment box and your name so we can know who has seen the video and who hasn't. It will also be put on YouTube a few days after viewing, so you can always watch it through YouTube if you'd like. I also want to tell you that our parent-teacher conferences were completed last week, November 9th through the 13th. If you missed yours or you didn't get signed up, please contact your teacher through email. They can set it up. You can do a phone call, a Zoom meeting, FaceTime, or in person. It's very important that the teachers get to discuss the progress of your child. So if you haven't done it yet, please do. Also, November the 13th was our last day to get our NAEYC family surveys in. If you did not get yours in, you still have time. I have not done the complete count yet, and I do need this for NAEYC, and I also need at least 50% or above parent participation in this survey. So if you can't find yours or you haven't done it, please contact me or your teacher and we'll get you another copy out to you. I also wanted to give you some information on the month of November and December, because December is a short month. Lots of activities are going on in November and December, and I'm just going to give you some dates. The teachers will tell you more about what they're doing individually in the classrooms for these activities, and also some of the other projects that they're doing. Monday and Tuesday, the 23rd and the 24th, will be the classroom Thanksgiving parties. Classes will be making their own versions of a friendship mix. So your teachers will let you know what to bring, and it's just a fun thing for the kids to do, and that will be their snack. The 25th, as a reminder, the 25th through the 27th is no school because of Thanksgiving break. So have a wonderful time with your family during that time. December 1st and 2nd is St. Nick's Day. We celebrate St. Nick's Day here at Promised Land, and that's a little fun thing. They get to know a little bit of history of St. Nick, Santa Claus. This year, our Christmas programs are scheduled out differently than the previous years because of COVID, but I think they're going to be a lot of fun, and you should have received with the lyrics, and also your student, if they have a part in the pageant, information on what your class, what day and everything. But as a reminder, I'm going to go through that. Miss Kimberly's Brown Room classes, their program will be Monday, December 7th at 6 o'clock, and it will be in the Shiloh Sanctuary. There is limited to parents and their siblings, but the program will be recorded, so we'll put it on Facebook, and we also will stick it on our YouTube. So you'll get to, all the other relatives will get to view it many times, and that's a lot of fun. You'll have to bring your child to the Red Room, which is the room that has all the cubbies, by 5:45 that evening. We need to have them by 5:45, and then you can go to the sanctuary and you'll be seated in the sanctuary for the program. Miss Leanna and Miss Katie's Green Room classes will be Tuesday, December 8th at 6, and they will also meet in the Red Room, and they do also have to be there at 5:45, and it's the same as in the Brown classroom. It is limited to parents and siblings. The pre-K program will be Miss Sandy's Blue Room class will be Wednesday, December 9th at 6 o'clock. Same procedure, and meet in the red room at 5:45. Miss Kaylin, Miss Anna's, the Yellow Room classes will be Thursday, December the 9th at 6 o'clock. And same procedure, but it will be a lot of fun. We'll have a smaller group of people because we're going to limit our amount of people that we have in there. But it will be all of their class, so this will be a lot of fun for the kids. Wednesday and Thursday, December 16th and 17th, is our Polar Express at our Christmas party and book exchange. Your Scholastic flyer that you just received, you received a couple weeks ago, had a note on it about our book exchange that we do as a gift. Scholastics do come in a little later, so hopefully you got your order in by time because things are the mails are running slower now. Friday, December 18th is no school. So that's what the beginning of our Christmas break. Classes will resume though Monday, January the 4th, 2021. Registration for current students for the school year for 2021-22 will begin December the 16th. You'll receive a registration, a paper registration in your child's backpack. And this is for your child if they're going to register for pre-K or if you have other siblings that will be registering for preschool and pre-K. Open registration will be January the 13th. You don't have to use the paper registration form. You can go online, as many of you have done in the past, and register at that time. We will be having an Usborne book fair, and that information will be out to you soon, and that will be, of course, online this year. And I'm going to go ahead and let start off with Miss Sandy, pre-K class, and she's going to tell you some of the things that they're going to be doing in their class.
Hi, I am Miss Sandy, and I want to kind of tell you a few things we're going to be doing. Right now we are working on uppercase letters, which we will continue, and we usually finish up with those about the end of December, and then we will start on lowercase letters. As the children are getting better and better at knowing their sounds of their letters, the phonetic sounds, we will start blending in January those letters and start making three-letter words and having fun with putting things together that they can actually read. We will also continue with our numbers. Most of the children can count to 10. Some of them to 20 or above. We will continue to work on counting. And right now we're starting to have fun with figuring out how we can make the number 8 or the number 5 different ways. So doing a little bit of simple addition and subtraction. We'll also be getting ready for Christmas, so surprises are going to be happening as the kids are starting to make their parent gifts. And we will also be getting ready for our Christmas program. So we also hear a lot of singing going on in the classroom right now. Jingle Bells and Rudolph seems to be a favorite right now, and you probably hear those at home too. So we will just continue to work on all of our things, and we're looking forward to seeing some of you at conference and some of you on Zoom. And I just wanted to mention one thing, because last year a lot of parents asked me about educational toys. So I had done a little research, and some of the toys we get here at school, I just want to show you one of them that the kids really like when they start blending, is this vowel where they sound out the middle letter, and it has pictures. And they really like this game. You can find it usually on Walmart and Amazon. Small motor gift would be like Straw Connect. Those are on Amazon. My kids really like those if your child's struggling with holding a pencil. So check out, for Christmas gifts, check out some of those small motor or educational products that are available without going to a school supply. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Miss Kayla.
And I'm Miss Anna.
And throughout the rest of the semester, we're going to be finishing up learning uppercase letters. So every time we learn a new uppercase letters, we go over how many sounds that letter has, along with the sound, and is it a vowel or is it a consonant. And then we're also going to be still continuing to learn how to identify the numbers 0 through 10, along with continuing to count as a class throughout circle time. We started counting out 0 through 20, and we slowly go up throughout the school year. We're up to 50 currently. And then starting next semester, we're going to be also learning how to count 10 to 100 by tens. So like 10, 20, 30, all the way to 100. And then we will continue to learn all the 2D shapes throughout the end of the semester. And then starting in January, we're going to be continuing to review the 2D shapes along with learning the 3D shapes. This month's color is brown, and December's the color for the month is red and green. Please continue to review all the sight words that we learn throughout the school year. Each week we add one sight word. There are a lot of videos online, such as on YouTube, that has like active movements so the kids can be active while learning each new sight word. Also, every Monday and Tuesday we work on patterns throughout circle time. For this first semester, we mainly stick with AB patterns, which is every other one, such as red, green, green. Starting in January, we're going to make those patterns a little bit more difficult with doing ABB patterns and ABC patterns. Every Wednesday and Thursday, we do rhyming as a whole during circle time, just focusing on the ending sounds of each words and getting those sounds connected with the children and learning how to rhyme. And then on Fridays, we like throwing in at least one math problem in circle time, and adding and subtracting, and also talking about more and less. And that is it.
So as a reminder, we have our Thanksgiving parties, the November 23rd and 24th. So on our parties, we'll make like a little friendship mix. We make friendship bracelets. Like Kayla said, it helps with fine motor. And then also we make it in a pattern, so it helps with their patterns. We'll send out a link for an email that has a link for the signup.com again, like we did for Halloween. It'll just have a list of what you can sign up to bring in. And then our Christmas parties will take place December 16th and 17th. And for that, we watch Polar Express. Usually we have a little snack in the classroom. This year we're going to do it in the classroom. And then we'll also have our book exchange. For that, again, an email will be sent out with a link, and you can sign up for whatever you want to bring in. We wanted to say thank you so much for everyone that signed up for our Halloween parties. Our kids had so much fun, and the treats were delicious. So thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Miss Leanna.
And I'm Miss Katie.
For November, we're going to be talking about things we're thankful for and preparing for Thanksgiving. We'll be having Thanksgiving parties November 23rd and 24th. We'll be making a friendship bow and having that for snack for our parties. So be on the lookout for an email for signup.com for signups for that. Please keep practicing Christmas parts and songs for the program. It's going to be fun. For the Christmas parties this year, please send in a $5 gender-neutral book wrapped for the parties, so they're going to exchange them, so they don't get and please put who it's from on there so they don't get their own book. We'll be watching the Polar Express. They get to wear their pajamas and bring in a blanket that day so they can be comfy. Please keep practicing their first and last names at home. We've started working on birthdays, and those that know that, we're going to start working on phone numbers next. We're going to start working on patterns and matching items of similar color, shape, and size. If you have any questions or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or Miss Katie through email. Thank you.
Good evening, it's Miss Kimberly. We're continuing to learn so much each day as we grow and we develop. I love their excitement as they come into the room and they're just so excited. What are we going to do today? What's this? What's that? And they're so eager to try all the different activities. They're really learning their letters and their shapes and their sounds and their numbers and all the things that we talked about in our last meeting that they're continuing to do and develop, and it's an ongoing process. We use motions to help us learn our memory verse, and they're getting so good at this. Be sure to ask them what their memory verse is because we do it every day and they know it. They do so well. Each week, we send home the lesson plans that's in the backpack with their sight word on. Make sure you're working on those sight words. It tells everything that we're doing on the back, a lot of information. If you're uncertain about anything, just check those plans and information. The students love and look forward to our science experiments. And one little boy, he can barely say the word experiment. Every day he asks me, are we going to do a science experiment today? And they're just so excited about that. And we just did the dancing corn experiment. And we're going to be working on a pine cone experiment. We're going to make snow, a peppermint water, and a few other science experiments too. So you'll just have to tune in and ask them about it. November is all about Thanksgiving, being thankful for our blessings. And that's so important that the children learn to be thankful. And sometimes we have a lot, sometimes we have a little, sometimes we have problems and all different things, but we can be thankful amidst all those things. And we're working on a thankful booklet, and that'll be a really special keepsake for them. We'll be doing St. Nick and the stockings, making some Christmas ornaments and Christmas presents and all the things that go along with Christmas themes. The social emotional skills are very important life skills, and we work on those every day and helping them control their emotions and find the words to say to communicate between the conflicts of the students. And they're really developing those. They're gelling as a class and developing empathy towards each other and developing those friendships. And one student recently said, I feel sad that so-and-so won't be here today, when he found out. And it was just neat to see that empathy and that they really care about their friends. Be sure to keep working on the Christmas lines that they have for their program and the lyrics, and we work on those in class every day, and they're having a fun time with that. Keep working on fine motor skill activities and strengthening those muscles so that they can write and they can cut. Work on having your child put on their own coat and zip it up. Spelling their last name, and if they have their, as Miss Leanna said, all those things, then we're going on to the phone number, so they can be working on that. We're having a great year, and thanks for all that you do for us.
Right, thank you. I did have one more thing I needed to mention. If you have not signed up for Seesaw with your teacher's classroom, the link only lasts like 2 weeks, so the code will expire. So if you have not done it yet, please contact your teacher through email, and they can send you out a new code, a new link for it. We just have to be prepared, and we want to make sure that every student is on Seesaw so they can get information about what's going on. And I've been sending a few messages out through it just to make sure you have that everything's up and moving. I did also want to thank all the parents for all the participation that they do with the children's activities that we have here, like Halloween. We can't do it without you parents. And I want to thank you all. And our next meeting, we will announce at a later date when our next parent meeting is. But thank you and have a great evening.